right, really go ahead, start us off, bro.
Hey.
My boy.
Anyway,
Really, is he frozen?
welcome to the All Out Podcast, pretty much hosted by yours truly. If all of us,
Come
pretty
on,
much.
I host this podcast. Look out, I'm Lord Brother, undisputed.
Oh, now I got your. Now we got your attention.
Podcast.
Yeah.
We have here our co-host Akitak Uzu, Mr. Beating Games himself. Anani Hill looked like he had got on a 1976 New York Yankee baseball jersey
Oh
on.
my god! This goddamn new RGB lights. Oh my god!
We got two dead LD look like he just woke up and just slapped the bitch.
Yo.
I mean, I did, and I would like to.
Now he has his cam on.
Yeah, I was feeling shy.
Girl,
limited for life.
boy, okay, precious.
Throw up your echo symbols, guys.
We're already starting off this week crazy.
Hey,
first of all, let me gonna say right now,
we got a lot of interesting topics. Feel free to chime in as you want to, as you can see. Yes, I'm only gonna say this one time. Yes, I am no longer on Twitter.
He said it.
No longer on Twitter.
We're
not unfortunately for me, I still gotta keep the shit
for the last time in my Discord server, and that's the end of that.
Riddler's off Twitter. That means this is some real shit right here. It's going down today.
I mean, at this point,
put it there.
Let's be real. Twitter ain't really fun. Like I said, it's not even fun anymore, dude. It's just a cesspool. Like,
yeah, we got people, canceling people with no proof, and and then we got, but so don't worry, guys. The evidence is mounting against a certain individual. The evidence is mounting.
Let them try. Let them go.
First of all, let me go ahead and say this right now.
Y'all,
big is about Twitter is this like this, bro. All I've been doing was just doing one or two things, but a few things: creating content.
Yeah,
pretty much having goddamn smoke sessions over my house with Soleil's ass and making beats. I have not been paying to the bullshit that was pretty much has been going on. Oh, don't worry, I have been seeing it, but no, I'm trying to go ahead and get somewhere in life. Like y'all pretty much need to go and do.
It's just not important. It's just not important. Like
it's a tool. Like it's really just a tool to me. That's all it is to me.
That's what I've been doing. I just been going to posting my stuff and getting off there. Like it's like
and this don't worry about this right here. So
so we kind of moved around our topics today. We took out the WWE, so don't worry about too much about that. But we'll be talking about a bit about content creation, but also we'll be talking about Roe v. Wade, which is going to be our biggest one here today. And then our last topic is teabagging sexual assault. So we're gonna discuss about
Can we get that out the way first? We're gonna get that one out the way first.
Let's go ahead. Get out. Let's go. Get out.
Because that's light in comparison to what we gotta talk about today.
First of all, hold on. Let me go ahead and say, let me oh fuck this. Oh Jesus Christ.
Oh, actually with the fresh cut. We see you with the fresh cut.
Yeah.
I like it.
I've been looking for a long time, so let's look at it that way.
Hey, I like your cut, G.
Shut up. All right. First of all, look, teabagging is one of the most proper ways of showing disrespect to you that you own them, your opponent. That's how it is. And why the fuck it should be a fucking crime? I don't fucking know. First time I see someone with teabagging was Halo. God, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, that's where it started.
Halo.
And because it was fun, you actually saw it. That was the crazy part. The reason what made it so fun in Halo was because when you play Halo, I think it was a Halo 1, 2, or 3, the older Halos.
Yeah,
and
the trilogy.
The body would still move, so you would see the legs kind of like jump up while you get it. And the body just be over here just twitching while you hit him in the face, man. It's really funny.
How? I mean,
yeah, Halo 3.
Man,
Basically.
those are the days, man. Now it's
I'm,
soft, man.
I'm, I'm gonna be real here. Like, I'm gonna shut this whole damn thing down. This is ridiculous, honestly. Look here. Unless the motherfucker literally pulling their goddamn pants down, showing their balls, and literally fucking teabagging you that way, it's not sexual assault. I don't know where this even came from. Like, this is obviously for clicks and fucking
Yeah,
I don't
basically.
even know what.
So obviously, people that don't know that can't take the mental game when it comes down to like competitive gaming, bro. Like I ain't. It's like
Man,
with taunting, like literally, and it's crazy because I was sitting there on my timeline earlier outside of some other bullshit. I
that's
had
how I feel about
somebody
it.
got some other person got I guess got
Knocked in the
removed from
fucking
a
head.
tournament because they were taunting excessively taunting or whatever and teabagging and ultring and Killer Instinct. I'm like, what is wrong with niggas? Like, bro, it's a fighting game, bro. Like, I really wish at this point, like, this is why people say people are soft. Like, if that really bothers you that much, right?
Yep.
Something's wrong with you, bro. Like, and to call it sexual assault, that's even worse. Like, it is nowhere near sexual. It's in game. I put it like that. Like, it's not. It goes right up there with that whole digital rape thing that they tried to push some years ago.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Elaborate on that, please, because
They tried
I'm confused.
No, no,
Please
basically
no.
elaborate.
what
I'm
people
confused.
people were trying to basically say that like the actions that people do online in game would could be classified as assault can carry over into real world. Basically, that's what this is the same wavelength of what they're trying to do now.
I'm doing
Yep.
a Riddler right now.
That's
I
But
can't,
Like
bro.
he said, "Fuck out of here." I
and I think
don't blame him.
and I think that one
Look, I don't know
journalist
why.
was
I don't
pushing
know.
it though. I forgot what her name was. I think it's like Amanda. I don't remember, but she was
I don't.
Oh
pushing
my
too.
god.
This is why I tell y'all like anybody who's doing this gaming activist shit, 9 times out of 10 they suck at gaming. They only do this
Yeah.
shit. They do this shit, and I'm telling y'all this now, and I don't know I'm gonna have to repeat it later on, but I'm telling you this is exactly why they're doing the shit that doesn't like that stuff that's like really they're trying to make things what's the word? They're trying to make it applicable to everybody so that way they can control the narrative. If you can control that narrative, then you could control you could everything else will be okay. And it's like, look, there are people out there that are trolls. There are people out there that are going to just fucking do whatever they want, right? Okay, it's either you step up and okay, after they teabag you, right? So you either step up and get them on the next game
Yep.
or the next set next time you see them, set up a money match or whatever the fuck, right? However you want to do it, all right, and handle it there, or you sit down, shut up, and find somewhere else to play.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, like
I
bruh.
just we gotta stop. This is why I'm saying these people that are saying this shit, they do not belong in gaming. I know that sounds like a stretch for somebody, but I don't care. I am tired of having to argue non-issues with gaming shit. Like this is literally a non-issue. Part of any competitive game is the mental game. Okay, if I can get you off your shit. Okay, all I have to do is know one combo in a fighting game. Okay, I can do one combo, one setup, and if I can sit up here and taunt and teabag you and set you up for my shit, you are fucked.
Yeah.
That's it. It's literally that simple.
Yeah, pretty
Okay.
much. You pretty much like got smoked like an iPad, pretty much at that point. So like, look at that way.
Yeah. As soon
Even
as they teabag you, just leave the game. Don't come back. Don't ask to change your username or whatever. If they do you dirty,
If
don't even come back.
you can report
Pretty
them, like
much.
matter of fact, the crazy thing is you can if it's that bad, you can report people, you can block them and move on. Like
Yeah.
it is not that hard. You don't have to do it. Like you don't have, especially if you're not a streamer. Okay, if you're not a streamer, and you know what I'm saying, there's people that literally target streamers and try
God,
to show them up
don't talk.
in games and stream
Don't
snipe
do
them.
that.
Don't talk about the hypocrites in Dead by Daylight now. Let me tell you about that game community. They some motherfucking
Oh,
hypocrites. That
Oh,
game community.
no,
Let me speak. Let me speak. That in that
let me see,
community,
let me see.
let me tell you something. Well, everybody teabags the killer, right?
Yeah.
Because he's trying to get the killer off their A game and stuff, right? But then
Yeah.
at the end of the game, they be bitching, moaning, complaining, right? But then at the same time, when they play Survivor, they do the same goddamn exact shit. Talk about teabagging, and you are you teabagging? You just told me not teabag, but you are. I got to argue with somebody about that, bro.
Wow.
That community ain't shit. they not shit. Like you're trying to be like the virtuous people. You're not virtuous. You do the same exact shit and thinking that you nice.
They actually
I'm
worse with it because
sorry.
they that's why we call it virtue signaling. That's all they do is they literally sit up here and say, hey, look, this is wrong, guys. We shouldn't be doing this, all while doing it.
You know what? We should be like the Indians and just be and just chief. All right, come on now. Damn. Like, I don't know, but it just seems like people trying to take the fun out of gaming these days, from my understanding though. Cause it's like, bro, like back then, if you get your ass kicked, you get your ass kicked. You find out what's wrong, what did wrong that led to it, and just fix the goddamn shit.
Right.
That's all you gotta
Really,
do.
it's a community at the end of the fucking
You know,
day. That's what you.
I'm
Yeah.
also one of those people that like if someone teabags me, then I'll teabag the fuck out of them, especially in a fighting game. Like I'm like, okay,
Oh,
I
yeah.
keep it cordial until you start teabag me, and I'm like, okay, let me whoop your ass, and I'm gonna teabag you every single time. That's the kind of person I am.
No,
I
me,
haven't got to
you
that
do
stage yet.
that.
I'm still learning.
Yeah, look, you already know you did that to me. I just go quiet, and when I go quiet,
That's your ass.
That's your ass.
That's your ass, Mr. Postman. See, now
See?
fortunately, you know, Anasi. Fortunately for Anasi, he hasn't done it. He ain't tried it yet.
I haven't tried it. I'm not cocky yet. I'm trying to get nice so I could just go like to LG. What's up, bitch?
Nah, bro, that ain't happening, bro.
Hey, look.
The day that happens is the day I be
The next thing, look, the next thing I know, he gets smoked like an iPad and pretty much shit. And I'm like, God damn.
Hey, just
That
be
will
glad
happen
I
at
ain't put the
LG.
recorder on. Just be glad I
Man,
ain't put the recorder
damn,
on.
like that's that new
I'm
strain
not,
now.
bro. I ain't.
And
Bro,
Nazi OG, that's what it is. Come on.
He gonna be the OG to somebody else, not over. He gonna be the OG to one of these young cats. Look. Hey, look. I'll be like,
Hey,
I
man, what's
designate
up, man? What you going smoking on? I'm smoking that Gayuki Kush, man. What's up, man?
Hey, let me say this. At least I know
Damn.
my place. Unlike these people, I know my place. I used to be nice at fighting games. I know I'm trash now. At least I know I'm humbled myself to
trash.
say, you know what?
I'm trash. I'm.
No. LG's humbling himself. He is a savage. This guy just be like, no, I don't know how to play the game. And then he'll be like them teachers like in the old kung fu movies and whoop your ass until you learn the correct inputs. That's LG. But at least I'm humbling myself and say, you know what? I walked into that. And LG be like, yo, why didn't you do this? Or why didn't you do that? Yeah. And
Yeah.
he will tell me what I did wrong. Most of these
Yeah.
guys who cry about things in fighting games or things of that nature, like, yeah, you inputted stuff wrong. Like Aki said, you learn what you did wrong, come back, and then beat that guy's ass if you see them again. Numerous amount of times I've done that in shooters, in fighting games, and things of that nature. You cry about things like teabagging. Oh, you know what? Just don't come on the internet. Just don't come back here because it's just
please
ruin
play.
it, man.
Go play like The Last of Us. Go play Ratchet and Clank. Go play some single player games. You know,
Don't
go
ruin Ratchet and Clank. Don't tell them. Don't tell them
No,
that.
hey,
That's-
no, Ratchet and Clank is good. I'm just saying this. No, I'm just saying the
they
example
will,
is
they
go
will,
play
no,
something
they'll ruin that.
single.
Last
No,
of
they
Us they
won't.
can have. I don't give.
No, they're not ruining it. The only thing they're ruining is themselves because they can't play the game. They can't get past stage 3. Okay.
You mean
Wow,
stage
he says-
1? Okay, I'm
No,
stage
I'm
1.
being nice. I'm giving them stage 3. Okay, because some of them can actually play. But I just feel like a lot of it just is ridiculous at this point, bro.
Yeah.
It is. It's just ridiculousness. Like at this point, it's a non-issue. And if you're complaining about a non-issue and trying to make it have real-world consequences, you have a serious problem. You have a issue.
Yeah.
right? If you don't, it's you can report the player if it's that bad. Okay, there is an option to report the player for whatever reason. Even in League of Legends, if somebody is a leaver, you can report them. If somebody was being toxic or racist in game chat, then you could tell them that. You can report them for that. There's reasons you could report people.
Bruh.
You know what I'm saying?
I got called the N-word in Champ Select, bruh.
You know what? That's
I
funny because I
posted a
ain't got
screenshot.
called that.
This person said, "Hey mid, switch with me." I said, "How about no?" He's like, "N-word." I was like, "Dang, already? This my first game of the day. I ain't ready for this yet. I have to be in the
R word. That's R word. Why are you using that?
and then he goes around and he tried to say Ryan, don't ban me because I'm black. But hey, guess what? I reported. Ain't nothing happened to him yet. So, but
Hey,
if
gonna
someone told
find
me
out.
KYS though, oh, you're banned. Okay, right. All right.
Hey, this is
Right.
what we live in.
All
The
right,
times we
right.
The world full of Ringling Brothers, the Ringling Brothers world. That's what that is.
For real.
Oh,
Um, but I mean,
Oof.
y'all got anything else to say about the teabag in the gaming? Anything else?
Man,
Hell no. Hell
I
no.
think
Moving
I think
on.
we're over it.
We
Yeah.
already smoked that shit
Yeah.
like it got down like an iPad, bro. Oh, fuck that shit.
All right, let's go ahead and
let's
talk
move
about
on.
So I don't know if y'all y'all read what we posted. Sylfia posted in chat about the since CJ and Expel talked about Twitch partnership. So Expel came out. The first Expel came out with a long list of like why you shouldn't become a Twitch partner because he was a Twitch partner and why you shouldn't strive for it basically, and how basically how fucked up it is, and you can probably do more without being Twitch partner. What are you guys' thoughts on this? Y'all read that thread? I mean, I thought it was a pretty interesting read to give you like more insight. But what do y'all think of it? We'll hit him up first.
Simple fact that you've been saying this for like months now, nearly a year, and he's just it just feels like the same broken record over and over and over again. It's like Disparity been saying this shit. Y'all people be like, Disparity don't know shit. Disparity's an idiot. I'm like, bro, man, smart.
And
Than
y'all
you.
are a
Saying,
bunch
nah,
of
fuck it.
and they are a bunch of bitch ass niggas. So simple as it is.
but you know what? But wait, but ain't there then also too? Aren't they doing some other change? They was doing some other changes too. Because I heard also when they saying something about they were doing a 70-30 split now or something like that.
That too.
I don't know if
More
that's true or not.
majority and say the majority going on Twitch. I'm like, oh shit.
I think 70-30 for split for Twitch, I think. Which either way, I'm not necessarily like I said, I'm not tripping either way.
Well, what he
but
said,
it's like
I think what's been told about that is
I think
that
that's a rumor though. Don't.
It's not. Yeah, I heard that rumor. It's not for tier 1 subscribers. It's more so for if you're a tier 2 to tier 3. That's where you get the 70-30 split at. Not for tier 1s.
Okay, so for tier 3, it's okay. That makes a little bit
overall
more sense
from what I read, is that you're as a streamer, you're supposed to be making you're going to be making a lot less, but they want you to push more ads or something of the sort.
So the ads to balance it out. Then.
Yeah. Apparently that's what they want you to go. But as a small content creator, when let's say you have like 10 to 50 people in your stream, an ad view is like, because when I was on Twitch, out of a full month of running ads, I got $1.63 from that for running ads. So it's really not much at all. Like ads, I think on Twitch is just basically like, I think it's really worth it if you have like, let's say 500 plus viewers, that's, the more people are going through the cycle. But like other than that, anything less than that, you're not really making too much from ads at all.
I mean, that's understandable.
He said something about oh, go ahead, LG. I'll let you go ahead.
No, I said that is honestly, like I said, it's honestly like what you've been saying and what we talked about before. We talked about this before as far as like the ad split and stuff like that. Like basically, they're just trying to encourage people to run the ads more, or at least often. Like you don't have to like run them every 5 minutes or whatever. Just run them at least once an hour. If you're streaming, like if you plan to stream for more than, I don't know why people like who regularly stream don't stream regularly like at least 4 hours.
I think
at least. Like if you do over 4 hours, really, I think that's a personal opinion.
Like,
you're pushing it, but at least if you're gonna do it, at least once an hour, run ads. Take that way you give yourself a break. You run some ads and then you can come right back. Do your thing. You know what I'm saying? So
what I think what Twitch needs now, I'm gonna put it like this: if there's not any major changes at the time of TwitchCon, I think people should start looking at more options. The major change that I'm talking about with Twitch on what they need to do, if they really want to push ads, They need to start being like YouTube and start focusing on the VOD stuff. Twitch got the live streaming down, but they can get the best of both worlds and start focusing on the VODs, and then you put the ads on the VODs. Then that would be perfectly fine. If they can do that, then again, it'll be a great platform. But at the moment, they're not incentivizing, making clips or pushing that VOD content, and it's like that's what's not helping with the whole lack of discoverability, And if they can somehow work out an algorithm, because Twitch, they can get it. They really can get it. I mean, dead serious. They can get it if they get off their ass and actually put some effort instead of just sitting there not really pushing for the innovation. Or whatnot. Now that's
because ain't they innovating? Speaking of which, ain't they doing like what we're doing? Like, I thought they were doing. I think I saw it earlier today too. They were doing something to where like if people come on Twitch, like multiple people can come on one stream, and they can basically you can hear everybody at the same time. You don't have to necessarily go through Discord or some shit like that.
I think Sylfia posted that. What they're doing is they changed the UI. Only a small section of people have it, where. Instead of clicking into a stream, you can autoplay over a stream and you won't get an ad, so you can check and see on it the stream if you vibe that stream before actually joining into it. Now, some people say that will help with discoverability, but I'm not for sure that won't really change anything. But that's because it's kind of like a wait and see kind of deal. That's from what I saw.
Okay. Basically like a channel switcher thing. So basically, kind of like I think because I think if we're looking at the same thing, I think Sylfie posted it, and it looked like something like Netflix almost, like where you can scroll through.
Yeah, you get like
different channels, like it had like boxes and stuff like that.
You get to watch for like I think you get to watch that person's channel for like a minute and see like what their channel is like before you jump on in. So like it's basically autoplay. Yeah. So I mean, it looks
y'all got a link to that.
I think it's in the Discord here. Let me check.
Check with Sylfia.
Yeah, it's in the Discord. Yeah, it's in the Discord, in the podcast Discord right here that we're talking right now. Oh, speaking of which, by the way, for anybody that's in chat, we do have a podcast Discord. If you guys want to ever join the podcast Discord, definitely come on through. Get that more up and active. But yeah, it's called like Twitch tests new category layout, and viewers have strong feelings. It's from PC Gamer. But
that one,
I'm looking.
Expel goes on and talk about let me hop back on that link real quick. I don't know why I got rid of that for some reason. He goes on to talk about how companies like Twitch partners is something to strive for, because companies don't really care about your check mark or anything, so they care about the average concurrent viewers that you have, which is in a sense true, because they want to put more eyes into people's faces or for their products and stuff.
It's not in the
I'll post for you.
Like I even searched by a name.
It's this one right here. I just reposted it. It's in our group chat right now.
Oh, okay.
I might say it wrong. Then he says, as for being disadvantageous to your career, this part's a bit tricky. Most people want to help small creators, but the truth is, once you reach partner, you're no longer perceived as the same as a viewer, which is definitely true. Like people always say or talk about how they want to help small creators, but once you start to actually get up there in numbers and stuff, you're apparently in their eyes, you're not small anymore. So it's like, well, I'm gonna ditch you for someone different, but at the same time, you as a creator, you're not, even though you hit partner, you're still not there yet. Like, that's just
it's a threshold at that point.
Yeah,
it's just another threshold. It's really up to the community at that point to see how far that goes. You know what I'm saying? So it's I think with that part, like it's kind of a thing where I think what Expel was saying, I think he mentioned it in there too. He was like, well, that's not necessarily your fault. That's really the audience, really, because there are some audiences that. And I think you've dealt with people like that too, that says, okay, well, if you get, they like you when you're smaller, but when you get bigger, it's kind of a bigger problem because to them, because it's like, oh, they feel like you're out of reach.
Yeah.
Which honestly, it's a personal problem.
Okay, I don't agree with this.
No. Let me go ahead and say, I'm going to say this.
I just read this article. I don't agree with it.
What?
Go ahead, Aki.
Go ahead, Aki first, then we'll go to Riddler.
Yeah.
All right. So first of all, small, like out of reach and where, like I'm still gonna be the same motherfuckers, just pretty much have a more bigger status. That's all it is to it. And two, let's also be real freaking honest on this shit. Because first of all, if you're gonna feel that way when I big up, that means you really was not riding with me in the first fucking place.
Yep. I mean,
Uh,
that's why I
And
said that's why I said it's a consumer problem at that point. It's not a creator problem. It's their problem. It's not your problem as a creator. It's their problem.
I just literally posted a quote yesterday.
Mhm.
I'm gonna give you the link to said quote if I can. Yeah, here.
Should
This
have
is
posted a.
this is the only thing that matters right there. That quote right there in that link that I just posted.
Let me see.
That's pretty much my mindset going forward.
Mm. Yep.
Yep.
That is
Yep.
a factor mundo.
Yep.
But I honestly, like I said, me personally, like we've talked about, like I said, we've talked about this before though, like for real, we talked about this before, and we've gone back and forth with it, and it's like, look, when it comes down
There
to
you
it,
go.
when it comes down to it, Twitch is what Twitch is Twitch basically at this point, and you have options, like you have options to be able to, and just you got to be able to use them. You know, Twitch, YouTube, whatever. Like YouTube is doing their thing. They got their options. They got things they're doing. Gifted. A matter of fact, I've seen people gifted memberships. I actually got a notification from a couple of lives that I watched to go to get gift memberships, to receive gift memberships rather.
Oh, they're improving tremendously.
Yeah, so I mean, it's they're getting up there, and it's like I said, it's up. It's gonna take a bit, but I mean, at the end of the day, you still could pick and choose what you want to do. Like it's really up to you how you build the community. And I think at this point, a lot of people um are just at this point. There a lot of people are just so. If you're stuck to one platform, or if you feel like you want to stick to one platform, that's your choice at this point. You know what I'm
Like I
saying?
say, that's perfectly fine. You can do whatever
You
you want to
know,
do.
stick if you want to stick to one platform, that's fine. If you want to do
Yeah.
multiple. Do what you can. You know what I'm saying? Like shout out to the best Jared. Dude's a dope dude, bigger content creator, and he's on Twitch. Like
Mhm.
he's trying, he's building up his YouTube, but he's on Twitch. That's it. That's his stick. That's his thing. That's where he's at. And
Yeah.
he does a good job, and he gets money. He's getting his money. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, he's live right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's nothing but respect for him.
I mean, hey,
You know how that is.
that's what I've been telling people. Like, if you're in this to make money, be honest with yourself. Be everywhere where you can be and make your money. Like,
Maximize, boys.
I'm tired. I'm just tired of the people that sit there and think that you're making like you can't. You have to force yourself to be on one platform. If you're a person that don't want to work a 9 to 5 and you want to stay in this business, you need to make money, no matter what the source. Whether that's through merchandise, whether that's being thrown on YouTube. And let me tell you, the bigger content creators out there, they have YouTube channels, they have Twitch channels, they make money. Like let's think again, Maximilian, dude. This man started as a YouTuber, makes tremendous amount of money through his YouTube. Then he's a Twitch streamer, makes tremendous amount of money through his Twitch streams. The man does not have all his eggs in one basket. That man's daughter, I believe, right? Yeah, he has a daughter.
Yeah.
It's set for life.
Yeah.
She's good. That she has her college fund is already paid for, basically. And that's because and like eventually though you don't want to stop right there because Amarath said to her, I know a lot of people don't like Amarath, but she said that's herself. She said that once you start to get yourself established, start venture out other than content creation, start putting some money somewhere else, start doing this, start doing that, learn, before you can eventually get out of the business. Because that's she's Amarath, she's doing what she's doing. Yes, she started as a sex worker or whatnot, and she's telling people that like she's trying to work herself out of that now to get her animal shelter up. She's becoming an animal for her dogs and all that. Her dogs, cats, just saving animals. So she has certain things that that she's working for. And that's what
I
people.
mean, I don't know why people are tripping about it. I mean, like I said, it's really up to you how you make your money. Like, and if you want to make the money, you're gonna do what you need to do. It's just like I said, and it's just too many people. It's too many people that's in there that's in this, especially within in black community right now that's sitting up there tearing each other down with this shit. And it's like, bro, like I've been dealing with that, and hell, I'm dealing with that shit now with with somebody that I joined the org, and all of a sudden everybody wants to sit up here. People want to sit up here and throw shade on me because I'm supposedly this bad person or whatever because I don't agree with the status quo. Like Nigga, the fuck
Yeah.
y'all. Like, hello.
Yeah, and also let me also just point one example. Like I just paid for a 3-day advertisement on Track Drain for one of my beats just now, yesterday. So that was $72. But hell, at the same time, I look at it this way: even if I don't get no sales off of that beat or any of them, the fact that I have people like clicking is already good.
Yeah, you're getting eyeballs on
Impressions.
it.
Yeah.
That's self.
That's the point.
Getting the
That's the
more
point.
eyeballs on me and everything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
more
what's that?
eyeballs, more potential. I can't talk. More potential clients.
Yeah. Look at y'all. I'm gonna chime in on this. I said myself I wasn't going to, but I got
No, go
to.
ahead.
Y'all for and he don't really content create. He just do the podcast. I'm not gonna include you in this.
That's fine.
It's Sylfia. Y'all are literally doing and making the things happen y'all want to make happen. You know what I mean? Despite whatever means y'all using to get it, don't really care about that aspect. As long as you get the shit done.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm proud of y'all. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing.
Appreciate that.
Appreciate it.
Even if y'all get into all this shit, stuff like that, shit gonna happen. You know what I mean? Hell, shit even happened to Sylfia. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But y'all still continuously doing shit. Y'all still trying to find a workaround. I'll use that. To still do what y'all need to do. It's like that. Hell, I wish Ataki could have a fucking better goddamn job. So he could focus more on his goddamn content. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I already told, who did I tell it? I think it was LG I told that to. It was either LG or Taki. I already sat there and said, fucking Disbearity by 2023, he gonna be monetized. If he keep at the rate he's going. If.
Yeah.
That's why I send all my music shit that I get to LG and Ataki, because even if you just throw that shit out there, you don't know who might look at that. You might not know who. You might not know who might hear that shit and just be like, "Hey, can you just whip up this 10-second thing real quick?" That shit matters, because in the grand scheme of things, despite what everybody believed, my first literal voice acting position was at random. And when I tell you, I've never told nobody this story, anything of the sort. Okay. Everybody knows, like, somewhat of the background story of my OC. Okay. So we just gonna throw that out. I can actually say all of this now because certain things took place and everything else. So now I can officially say this, and it is what it is. So me and
What the
Doug got together. I threw a whole bunch of lines out though, just at random. I just needed a female character to play Trinity, and I just asked Nuggy to do it, and she did. I one day was looking for a bunch of VA things like I always do. Threw that shit out though. I was like, you want to hear my shit? He's like, yeah, I hear it. Come to find out, them motherfuckers like, hey, can you do all these lines? I had they gave me about 25 different lines. Like, do all these lines for us, man. Like, I literally got like both of us put into the game, dude.
Nice.
That's what's up.
And it was just at random. I was just looking and I just asked the dude, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is like, you know what I mean? As long as you trying to make that effort, dude, despite all your shit, bro, you can pull it.
Yeah.
I get it. Not every day easy. I get it. Some people are just fucking over the top trick and you don't want to feel like being bothered. I get that. I get it.
Oh
I'm
man.
letting y'all letting it just be like your end all be all. Eventually, you gonna get the shit you want to get.
Yeah.
Mind you, that was paid. That wasn't free work. That was paid work. So my first VA actual project was paid work.
Mm.
Even though I wasn't even looking for even though I wasn't even expecting one, I wasn't even expecting to respond. I'm be straight up respond. Dead serious. Fellas, ladies, do what y'all need to do.
Yes, sir.
For real.
Yep.
I believe that.
Yes, sir.
13, I'm gonna get on your motherfucking ass. I'm glad your ass showed up. Motherfucker. And I mean this with the harshness as possibly I could probably say this while still being nice about it. If you don't get off your goddamn ass and start making fucking music, me and you gonna have an exchange of words.
I mean, he's doing art too. At his, and I know this personally. Wait.
Again,
I'm telling you this personally because I actually talked to him last night. So,
okay.
I can cover. I that's the only. Trust me, you're not the only one who's told him this. So, trust me, I know. That's why I could cover for him. You're welcome, 13. I got you, dog. And he's writing the EP. Yeah, that's right. You're right, 13. As a matter of fact, 13 told me he was writing the EP. So take that, put that in your pipe, smoke
Okay.
it out.
You know, Riddler is gonna come through. He's like, "Ooh, 13, I see you." I was just like, yo, I was like, I'll stand out of it because I don't do contemporary things. And I'm like, you know
Yeah,
what?
you did art. You know what? No, matter of fact, no. Matter of fact, really, you know who you need to get to?
Fucking hell.
Get on him up here. Get on him because
Oh,
see,
Jesus.
Anasi was doing art when I met him.
Yeah,
Anasi was doing art when I met him.
Well, see, he getting back in the fighting game, so I'm giving him a pass right now.
okay, cool.
Man, and
he got to
me,
get
and
back into the
also
game.
I have
He
been
got to get back
creating
into the fighting
beef,
games.
beef
If he gonna get back into it, he can't be trash. So we got to give him respect for that.
doing like
He
beef
got to get his
shit.
practice in.
So art
Yeah. Aki's been on it. Did you?
No,
Did you?
I get on this shit. That's why I ain't saying shit to him.
Yep.
Okay, no.
Because thing is, like I've been creating beat packs for placements and shit, and exclusive sales and stuff like that. Pretty much like I said earlier, I pay for an ad for the next for a 3-day ad. Whenever I pay all my bills and stuff, I'm gonna be trying to put more ads and keep it consistent. It's just gonna probably go for a whole week.
Look up a dude on Twitter. His name's Sean G. He got a check mark. He actually for a price, I forgot how much how much he charge. It's not that much though. He actually he'll put ads out and shit like that for you. It's not that much. He throw that shit all over Twitter for you. That dude got he got hella fucking followers, bro. He'll spread your shit out there though. He a radio host too. Tell him you know Dark Riddler. He'll know who you talking about. He got a check mark, a black cat. You'll know. Named Sean G.
Gotcha.
Matter of fact, let me.
Just give me his name.
I probably could find him without needing an account. Hold on.
Shoot, the best there is on right now. Should help playing Bigfoot. Yeah, that's a content creator from. That's a content creator. Yeah, I do respect him though, so I've heard him say. I may not be in his streams that much, to be honest, but don't get
it twisted. This him here.
I really respect him.
Okay, so I don't have to be on Twitter to find him. This is a dude here. Look at Discord. That's the cat though.
Okay.
Oh,
he always posting that he up for putting people's shit out there. Like real talk. Like I say, he got the followers. You see what I mean? So it ain't like he talking shit just to be talking.
Yeah.
And he like at least once or twice a week, he always puts in, hey, y'all need to y'all want me to get y'all some reach? Hey, hit me up. He says that shit like once or twice a week in the fucking post, bro.
Oh, so that super follower. So because you get able to get access to that. I got you.
Yes, sir. Let me see here.
When guys already get done with some more money can start coming in. Totally understandable.
So part of this content creation thing, by the way, we're gonna go head up Mr. Sensei CJ. So recently, Sensei CJ came up with an entire thread, which I do to a degree agree with. I don't know if y'all went through. I know that some of you guys might have issue with what he has to say.
Let me refresh myself on that one because I did agree.
No,
So,
Riddler, go
Take
ahead.
your
I'll
time.
let you go ahead and go first because I know you're waiting on this.
Oh no, I just think dude's a cornball, bro. It's the same old, same old. I know Riddler keeps checking me for this, but I'm sorry, OG, but it's the same broken record.
Well, what do you mean?
No, because when
No, because-
I talk about it's
Go
the
ahead.
same broken record. Like I keep saying it. Like you told me you take it very seriously, and I respect that. But it's the same broken record when you see with these people.
Ain't he a part of that same? Like he's a part of the same group of people that's
Yeah.
I mean,
the same part of.
Yeah, but let me just.
I'll agree with disagree with that because I haven't because he might be part of the same people. I haven't seen him say anything whenever would come to Black Twitter or just drama in general.
I agree.
I know.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go one by one with it.
Now, Big Cheese, yes, but since they CJ,
I know.
I have not seen him yet say anything like about black
Let me
problems.
just break down why I think he's a cornball. I don't know Aki wants to go. But let me see why he's a cornball.
Okay.
Remember when all these people were getting front page during Black History Month?
Yeah,
He declined it. He said that he feels like it's just a pick me kind of thing. They just do it. They just give it to you, and he doesn't want to be labeled in that box. Oh, I'm just a black streamer. I just want to be known as a streamer, and I respect that.
Mm-hmm.
A year later, where do you see this man who, I guarantee you probably does the same sort of shiz that, if someone clipped this and showed him, I don't give a fuck, right? I bet he's the same sort of nigga that's going saying we're coons and we're house niggas. That's the house rig nigga right there because he went and took front page the next year on Black History Month.
I will say this because this was something that LG because me and LG talk about this all the time though. Is that if you got the offer, what you tell me, LG? If a company's gonna go for you, you should just take it or something like that, right? Even though it's that time of the month.
In a way, I would say I was basically
Something like
saying in a
that.
strategic way. Yes, if a company, if they're offering it to you, yes, and the reason why I say this, and I gotta make it clear because we've talked about this, and you know why I say it like that. But for those who happen to forget, right? And I don't want people to take this out of context. I said the reason why I said this is at the end of the day, one, we're still black. Okay, it's still an opportunity.
Okay.
Okay, for one.
Yeah.
Okay, two, we can still use that opportunity to push what we want to push. We do not have to fall in line with what they put out. Okay.
No, you don't.
So at the end of the day, if you get that, if somebody's offering you that opportunity, okay, if you want that opportunity, take it. Okay. Do not. This is part of the problem, right? This is part of what's the issue that's happening right now.
I think I know why people would probably take that out of context.
Yeah.
Look, what he's saying is take the opportunity, but don't change who the fuck you are in the process, though. Either.
Exactly.
But my issue was,
that's the problem. So many people are literally passing up the opportunity because they think this is what they think is going to change them, or they got to change up or they got to fit the stereotype. And every time you pass up the opportunity, somebody else takes it, and then you have what we have now.
Yep. If you got the opportunity being who the hell you are, obviously they don't care about who the hell you are. Take the opportunity, stay who you are. It's just that.
Yeah, I respect that.
Perfect
My
example.
issue, actually go on and do that. Yeah, no, you always do that. But I'm always saying this. My issue was with he went on Instagram and do the Instagram story, and then all these black people were posting it and going, "Yes, King, yes," and then now he's just being a hypocrite and went and just took the that's.
I look at it this way. He's like them. So pretty much, Sensei CJ.
That's a hypocrite, though.
Sensei CJ. Look. I'm gonna put it this way. Before I go, I'm gonna say this about this whole thing. I'm reading it, and some of the stuff I pretty much see this. Some of this is pretty much logic, common sense.
But here's my thing though. Copy and paste still. I don't give a fuck what it is. Like, and I also gonna say this, and I'm going for pretty much saying, I don't give a fuck how big you is. If you ain't shit, you ain't shit. I'll say it to your fucking face. What the hell you gonna do about it?
Well,
Okay.
And all y'all gonna do is just run to Twitter and try to get me canceled, bitch. So I don't give a fuck. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. So bye.
all
Have a
right,
good one,
later,
Aki.
man. You have a good day at work.
All right.
All right, man.
Nah,
All
but
right.
I mean, that's a fact though. I mean, that's facts. Like, I mean, you can't. I mean, don't get me wrong. He has a point, and what he's been saying. My only thing is like the problem when it comes down to people like Sensei CJ is that even though he may not be in that drama, like there's a lot of people that flock to him that are from that, and
Yeah.
these people they don't this is what they a lot of them what they do, right? They say, well, you know how I always say, okay, well, it ain't my concern that this, that, and the third, right? They
Yeah.
they always say that. They always try to say, well, that doesn't concern me. Well, I ain't worried about what these people doing. But then they get so much of their intel from these people, and instead of them listening and trying to figure out what's going on, which is literally what's happening to me right now. It's like, okay, I heard about you from this one person. This one person said you were X, Y, and Z based off of what you put out on Twitter. And we're just gonna go on with it, and that's the part of that's where the hypocrisy comes from, along with what Anasi's talking about. Like, you can't sit up here and say, well, this is a pandering thing. Well, Black History Month is pandering when you turn around and go right to the pandering.
That is true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it just
That's
don't add up. Like,
That's
I feel like Riddler right now. Stop me when I'm lying.
it's-
Stop me when I'm lying. Like, come on, bro.
yeah, no, I agree. Like, I totally agree, and I don't blame you. You know what I'm saying? Like, now, I granted, Disparity's right. Like, I haven't seen him much in when it comes down to the drama stuff. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't spoke out much really about drama too much from what I've seen. But like I said, a lot of those type of people, they flock to him, and like I said, a lot of them they click together. Like, a lot of them they click up and they try to oh, we got to help each other. We got to do this, and there's nothing wrong with it. But it's like most of these people are, once you start recognizing that pattern, yeah, it's not. It's more often than not, it's not good. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
no,
Like, that's the problem.
I wanted to add one more thing to that.
Go
It's
ahead.
just like all of them, it's just like he's wise enough to pick and choose who he has around his circle. That's not necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah.
But all of these people, when you see them, they don't pick and choose. They make sure they take advantage of the person that's blowing up the most, and that's what his tweet was. That, oh, I had people around me, and they used what I was doing and all that. And like, that's your fault because you knew in the circle there was snakes and vultures in the beginning. I made a tweet about how you could be snaking your way to the top on Twitch, but then when you have your friends where you're at, you're nowhere because you're surrounded by snake and vultures because you snaked your way to the top.
that is true.
I'd rather be like when I do, because I'm working on like building back a website and stuff like that to do the art. LG, I got you. I know, I know you were talking about that earlier on, right? I'd rather be with you guys.
Yeah.
I'd rather be with you guys and say, hey, you know what? I don't. Oh yeah, honestly, I like the beats you do in with your when you have the music in your your art time skips. Who do you get?
Yeah.
Oh, I got it from LG. I got it from my homeboy Aki. Go and check them out.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, I got a voiceover. Yeah, I got character. Yeah, who's that doing that voice? Oh yeah, go and check out my homeboy Riddler. Oh, we did the art collaboration. Me and Disparity. It's good.
Yeah.
I'd rather
Yeah.
have that than what he's bitching about and say, oh, these you knew what was happening. You saw it for yourself.
Yeah.
Or the cookout. Cookout. I'm gonna say this one thing. There was like I bet he was complaining. I bet all those people were from the cookout. The cult.
They pretty much they're pretty much in the same similar
you
aspect.
know,
That, like,
I don't.
literally, you don't have to go far. Like, it's
Ah,
I hate saying it like that, but it's facts. Like,
it's
I don't even
true.
have to, like, I literally have to. All I do is sit back and I look, bro. Like, when I do stuff, like I said, now don't get me wrong. Like, I do try to give people the benefit of a doubt because there are some people that are in these communities that are actually decent people. Like they don't hang with those people, and they are actually decent people. I go in there, I check them out from time to time. It's cool. It is what it is. Sometimes I'll talk to them on Twitter, and I'm like, oh, I roll my eyes and I keep moving. But other than that, we good. Like like it's not like Disbearity. Oh, you talk to the Black Twitter still? Oh, you still talk to Munchkin Doom? How dare you? It's like fuck. Like what the fuck am I worried about it for? Like what I'm saying? Like why am I worried about what people be doing? And it's like, especially if if I know it's gonna they gonna end up doing that shit again. Up, see, well, can't.
I no, LG, you meant the last king of Scotland with the fucked up lazy eye.
Oh,
I-
But check,
cross-eyed dude, cocking the gun. There you go. I got you.
hey,
yeah,
check this.
go ahead, Riddler.
There's a couple of points in this thread I actually want to
Go ahead.
point
Go
out.
ahead. Go ahead.
But two, he says, "Do not ask creators how they set anything up. That's bullshit.
Well, what I
If
think,
you're a random person, no. Like that's insane to sit there and LG come ask me how to set XYZ thing up, and I tell him I look like a goddamn fool.
well, I think what he means
Yeah.
by that is when he means that it's his own stuff, as in his own uniqueness. So what he means that he's not saying like as a general statement, like don't ask anybody to help how to set that up. He's talking about like when it comes to his own work or his own style, basically.
Yeah, its own community.
His own way. So
Well,
like
see that. I mean, one can argue it's the same thing with a lot of that's the same thing with a
That's
lot of
what I think.
these other creators though. Like I mean, the point it's semi valid, but it's like most of these people, I'm like, what are you creating different? I mean, what do you create? You're using the same. We all got the same OBS. I mean, the only thing difference is the graphics, maybe if you want to use it,
And
because
artwork style.
and
That's about
artwork,
Yeah.
if you want to use it,
PC
because I've
setup,
seen.
like
the blueprint. The
come on.
blueprint of it and the blueprint format of it is usually all the same thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
I bet it's gonna pick me about you cat the same artist, like so it's gonna be an issue. I'm like, come
Okay,
on now.
here's another one. Number three, people will claim to be creators, but they don't create anything for real. That's subjective. Who made anybody God to determine what a creator is or isn't?
Yeah.
What is create anything for real? What is that? I need a meaning. I need a meaning to that. That's a very vague statement.
Mm.
What real that's going to make you a creator? That's what I want.
Exactly, because most people right now, I ain't gonna lie to you, there are a lot of folks out there that's just doing reaction videos, live reaction
Yeah.
videos, watching stuff on Twitch, breaking TOS.
Okay, that's what he means is that you're not being creative because everyone. That's why he said. That's why if you go to the next post, he'll say like they're a trendsetters, and there are people that that follow the trend or whatever. So that's what he means by like, let's say the whole Hell's Kitchen thing, right? People who started making content based off Hell's Kitchen, or you can call them a content creator because they were the first ones to actually start doing it, right? But then the streamers or whoever else started copying them, they're the trend. They're the people that's following the trend. They're not doing anything themselves to like change up, like to do something.
But that's two different things. Then you can't call nobody a creator because of that. Because technically, the word for creator is you actually creating something.
Yeah, creating content.
Mm.
Yeah.
Or unless you're transforming the content in a way that's unique for you, or something that works different, that works for you or your community, then that's a different story. But
Yeah.
some
Okay.
people just come in there to chill. Like, to be honest, let's just be honest. Some people just come into streams to chill, man. Like
Okay. And
you can get away with welcoming people in, and some folks that feel like they're special because, oh my goodness, Dark Riddler welcome me into the stream. That's a follow for me. Click.
Oh nah. I'm like when I see
I'm
people.
I'm serious.
You're dead serious. I know. I'm be like for me, like if it's like a big legend, like with multiple streams, and you just say hi, like, and then you be like, no, I'm like I'll follow Justin Wong. As soon as Justin Wong said hey to me, like back in the day, I was like, I'm not gonna lie, I was like, whoa, because I'm like that meant a lot. But like obviously, like with some of these guys, they expect something. And then even with the streamers nowadays, they feel entitled. You say hi. They was like, "Where's my follow at?" I'm like, bro, like
It's the
some
streamers
people
and
not.
the
13 right too though.
the whatchamacallit, the entitlements on both ends too. I
Yeah,
will
Yeah,
say that.
I
But yeah,
can't. I
number
can't.
4.
there's a lot of content. Me writing, that's true.
Yeah, I mean that's facts. I mean,
A lot of people,
look at all the black Twitter, just black
yeah,
screen Twitter.
dudes don't even check up on you, your family, nothing, but want you to tell them how to do your creation.
That I agree with
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
really
That's
do.
fine. I mean, like I said, I agree with it. I just know there's a lot of
But
people that I put it like this. Some of the people that follow him are the ones that do it. I'm just gonna say that right now.
That too.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
too.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. Which leads me to 5 though. People live down the block from each other, don't hang till they go to convention. That's very fucking true.
That's true.
Yeah.
You don't need a
That's
clique.
true.
You don't need a forced friendship for two. That's very fucking true too.
That's true.
That's why I stay myself, and that's why I call out the things I call out because that's fucking very true. You do
Mm.
not need a clique. You do not need to force friendships for 2 extra views. I don't know how we can be here all night trying to point out who the hell does
Uh,
something.
I mean, let's just put it like this. Some of the people that like, I wouldn't be surprised if he's done some of this stuff in the thread.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I want to say this. I think we all done it at some point. But eventually,
Exactly.
once you,
That's the point. That's the difference between that. I would put it like this. That's the difference between me and people like him. Because a lot of people that's why we call it once again. That's why we call
Wait,
it
wait,
virtue
wait, wait,
signaling.
wait. Stop. Hold on here. Some of us don't first friendships, buddy. Hold on.
At
Hold
Yeah.
on.
some point, the point is at some point we made that mistake. At some point
No,
in life.
I've never forced a friendship a day in my damn life. Never.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm
I
okay.
never,
All right, Jesus Christ, I got you. Dog.
never,
Anyway,
I've never
all right, Black Jesus.
dying right now.
no.
Yeah, no. Okay, Riddler with the losses here. I'm like Jesus, Black Jesus.
Oh,
No, but like, no, I can't
no, but I
disagree
get
with.
it. Like, there's certain things that you may not have done, but like at some point, what I'm saying, not just for. I'm not talking about just forcing friendship. I'm talking about like all of this stuff that's in this thread. Like there's
oh,
certain things we've done extra stuff for attention. Okay, like we've been, some of us have been caught, like just like some of us, like let's be real, some of us have been caught simping before. It is what it is. That's why we know not to do it. So that way,
I mean, I literally
because we've
shake
done
my
it.
ass on stream for money. What do you mean? I've done that.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm
I'll-
saying? So I'm
I
like, it
know
is
it's
what it
different.
is. Like at
Yeah.
this point, my thing is, like I said, when it comes down to these threads, that's why I'm like, it's I don't, in the spirit, I gotta make this clear for you, bro, because I don't want you to think that I'm like every time you put out something from these people that it's like I'm trying to shoot, I'm like, oh my god, it's Black Street Tour. It's because like I've seen these people, like I've seen this stuff long enough to know how the shit goes.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I literally sit back and I watch this shit. So before I even say anything, like you think I'm like folks think I'm talking shit now. It's
Oh,
mainly because I have legitly sat back and I just watch. Like if I'm interested, like say for example, I might, Sensei CJ, he a cool dude, or Big Cheese, he's a cool dude. Some of these people that were from the cookout, they were decent people at first. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And then until I got got comfortable and I saw who they really were, and then I was like, nah, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't
yeah.
with it. And then when I spoke up against the whole zombie kill situation, that's when everybody started turning. So, or when I spoke up against the George Floyd riots and said how that shit was wrong, same folks turned.
We're all there. I was there. I saw
You know
it.
what I'm saying? So it's like it's the same. Like I said, these are the same people, right? And even there's a saying, right? A broken clock is right twice a day.
Oh man, Oh
Yeah.
man.
I'm gonna say it again, but slow people in the back. A broken clock is right twice a day. Okay, it doesn't change the fact that it's broken, though. All right. So yes, he's got a point. You know what I'm saying? Like I get it. He's got a point on some things, but at the same time,
What's
he
going
better
on,
make sure
everybody?
that he's pretty much clear. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? The
Mm.
biggest is, let me see. What does 13 say? Uh, let me see.
Like, they're not actually posted or working on anything. Yep. That's
Yeah.
been dictated from nearly 20 hours.
Mm.
Time lapse footage.
We were seeing this because
Those
we
are
say just do the thing.
being-
Not if it's military, then it's only once. 13 a mess.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's still 13 or better. Yeah, no, a broken clock is right twice a day still. It doesn't make a
No,
difference whether it's 0800 or if it's 0800 or it's still 8 o'clock.
and you
Both is
can't
8 o'clock.
Which
can't
leads me
disagree
to
with it.
number 6, though. Like a lot of these communities be copy paste. Dude,
Mm.
just say echo chamber. Get over it. Just say echo chamber. Get it out. Get it off your chest, man. That's what you really want to say. You want to say a lot of these communities are echo chambers. That's what
Who's to
you're.
say? Who's to say his community might not be one of them?
Yeah, exactly.
Also, the guys copy each other anyway, like you said. Like, it's just the thing is when I go like I've been around these people in Black Twitch enough to say like, you know what, I don't need to be surrounded by these people. Like talking to someone who goes into the stream and they'll be start talking about trans rights and stuff. And you know how you see that Simpson episode where you see the grandpa walk into the brothel and then as soon as he sees his grandson, he sees Bart,
Yeah.
he just turns around. That's me.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, yeah, this ain't for me because like it's just wild what some of the shiz they say, like, bro. And then they
Right.
see complaining about how they kept jacking my style. I'm like, bro, you probably took that from someone else, and then you bitching this, and then you doing
Businesses
that,
do
and then
that. Businesses copy each other all the time, bro. Like, how do you think that all these businesses are doing some of the same stuff? Like, but they
McDonald's and
yeah,
Burger King. McDonald's and
yeah,
Burger
Burger King, yeah, for sure.
Sylfia says, and I quote, "I just don't get how people could be married, be married, and apparently make a ton of money and are so happy in life, but they need the drama online."
because they can't do it in real life.
Yeah,
That's why. Why do people do
I'm,
it? No, I can literally answer this. A lot of
yeah,
people do a lot of things online that they know in real life they can't do.
Yep.
yeah,
Yep.
Because in
Oh,
real
I
life
know.
they get punched in the face.
yeah. I'm
It's
like this
more
in
than
real
just
life.
getting kicked in the face they got to worry about. Trust me.
Yeah, yeah, it's true.
Yo,
I'm like
I'm
this in real life.
I'm
We,
telling
we
y'all
not,
right now, you can fight me. I can tell you that right now. You can fight me and win. I still say what I said. Okay, it don't change shit. You still a bitch at the end of the day. I don't care. You beat me in a fight 1 time, 3 times. I don't care. You still a bitch. Cause I said what I said, dog. You reacted.
Oh shit, LG,
Facts.
wow.
Hey, I'm just saying, bro. I know somebody because
Oh, but they
I
won't
got
pull
folks
up
that
in the
train.
first place. They won't pull up for them to
Mm.
say they're gonna be. They won't pull up in the first place. You know how much times we've been on Twitter and said you could pull me on some G shit. No
Yeah.
guy on Twitter goes and says that. They would
No,
have
I
just
had
said,
one
"Pull up."
dude. I had one dude try to threaten me, ask me if I could. I think it was during when I was doing the George Floyd riots thing, and I
Oh,
was
yeah, I
disagreeing
still
with
got called
somebody,
out.
and a couple of
Yeah.
women like took my shit out of context or whatever. And this one dude was like, he came up to me. He was like, he basically he said, "Dude, can you fight? It don't look like you can, but I just want to know if you can." I'm like, bro, I ain't worried about you. That dude got reported. I think he got in trouble for that post too. I think if I remember
Wait,
correctly.
no, wait, LG. Say this.
Hmm.
You don't get bitches, so why are you defending them? Like I'm sorry if Sylvia heard that. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know you're a woman and all respect, but those not you're late. You're a lady. You're a lady. I'd be and all that. Like you women are ladies.
Look at him sipping right now.
These are bitches. Every time you go and chat, I want
Alright.
to check chat a bit. You see these women, they want you to protect them, and you see these fucking simps, and then they do the same
That's a
old shit.
and
They
Anasi,
do
It's
that's
the
a
Talked
same
about
old shit.
this in my latest video about people's
Anasi,
communities
he a
and all
tier
that
3
stuff.
sub right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, hey, Selfie, give this man a tier 3 sub. He deserves it.
He a tier
I'm
3,
just
bro.
saying, she no, before she gets at me, because I know she's gonna come and G-check me. No, you women are ladies. The women who stand up and can defend them on their own and talk the realness and just want to hear you out, I respect you. But if you're out here, not willing to listen to me or listen to what this brother had to say online, oh fuck yourself. I'm not defending that.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
feel that.
do whatever. You know,
Yeah.
you're gonna go
Yeah.
and call me a homophobe, like a mansplaining and all that. All right, cool. I don't need to deal
I
with
mean,
you.
I think
Fuck
I
it, I'll
think
bring my money somewhere else.
you know what?
I'll bring my
Hey,
money
hey,
somewhere else.
Sylvie,
And fuck it.
Sylfia used to fight. Sylfia used to fight. Rita Raposa. I think she can handle herself pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I'm not complaining, but I'm just
She
saying,
used to
like,
fight
all these
putties.
women.
All she was fighting putties,
like
bro. When we was growing
little
up,
buddies.
she was fighting putties. I think
She
she'll
got
be just
hands.
fine.
She
I
got
think we'll.
hands.
I think she'll be just fine. I think she doesn't need.
Myself,
You
if
know.
I
like
come to the US, I'm gonna
like
call you for all my like fights that
all,
I'm gonna get
all
in. Yeah, I
jokes
said
aside,
Sylfia.
all jokes
Yeah,
aside,
go on.
coming from my background
Yeah.
and dealing with a lot of like online role playing, ERP and stuff like that, I can honestly tell you a lot of people in relationships in real life literally do a lot of things that they can't do in real life online. I've
Yeah.
seen two people literally get divorces because of online shit. That's
Mm-hmm.
all. Like it's a thing, y'all.
It's
Like for
weird.
real.
Yeah, folks be wilding on it too,
Some
bro.
people even admit it to you. They'll admit it. I do it online because I can't do it in real life. So
Yeah.
I come online. That's my escape to be able to do it. It's online.
That's a
Right.
fantasy.
There's
Uh,
I
yours.
wanna,
all right.
Yep.
So
That's
let's go
facts,
ahead
though.
and move over to our last topic here.
Oh
And I
boy.
only got one. I
uh,
only got one, two things to say about
oh,
on it, and this is the overturning of Roe v. Wade. All right.
Oh shit. Yeah, so
uh,
for those who don't know what happened, I don't know. But Twitter, if you was on Twitter, they made sure you knew about that shit. Okay.
yeah.
Right?
I
They
went
they
and
they made
saw that.
sure you knew, but they overturned the Roe v. Wade ruling, right?
Mhm.
And people are up in arms about it. Oh boy. How y'all feel about that?
I don't know. I'm gonna quote Mr. Behavior on this one. We won. That's what he's gonna say. We won. Shouts out Mr. Behavior because all I see him on Twitter, we won.
Honestly, once you find out like what Roe v. Wade is and just giving it power back to the states, there's really nothing. You didn't like people keep saying that women losing their rights. You haven't lost your right. It's just up to the states now. I mean,
They're giving it back to the
yeah,
people where it belongs. They're
exactly.
giving it back to the states where it belongs. It's not a federal thing. Why? I don't see. This is how I know people don't pay attention, right? This is how I know people don't pay attention because they literally sat up here and they kept throwing that out there.
LG, let me comment on Sophia's thing real quick. Sophia, I hate people who claim positivity and exposing bad behavior, but then they'll turn around and do that exact thing while claiming I only stayed with him because he was showering me with gifts. But he's an abusive person while being a side chick.
And I said, ooh.
Wow.
And I said, ooh.
I don't know who that's for, but
Oh, I know who that's for.
Ooh, that's scandalous.
this
Recess out
punch
there.
this punch is really good.
I'm just quoting the Ashleys from
All right, Sophia
recent.
know what I'm talking about.
This fruit punch is really,
I'm just
really.
gonna say it again. Ooh, that's
And I said,
scandalous.
ooh.
Oop. Well, I'm just saying, but no, I honestly, I know he got right.
I know
Oh
he
yeah,
had
yeah,
a
yeah, yeah,
girlfriend, but
yeah,
I was
yeah.
cool.
I'm still
He
with
was
him.
giving me gifts and stuff though.
Yeah, yeah, I knew he had a girlfriend at the time. Like I can't. If you knew better, you do better. Just like people don't know better about this damn Roe v. Wade shit, bro. Like, how do you? Like, I literally did like I was sitting there like once they did the leak, I literally looked into what Roe v. Wade was, and I was like, oh, so it basically gives when they reverse it, if they were to reverse it, it gives power back to the states.
He wanted me.
You know what I'm saying? They want to give power back. They're giving power back to the states, which is fine. The reason why people are mad and the reason why they try to take this out of context is literally because most states have strict abortion laws. That's why they're upset. And the crazy part is the people that are like doing all this extra protesting, it's legal in those states. Matter of fact, I think Sylvie was talking to me about that. I think. I think like a lot of people were like, for example, I think California was one of the states they were trying to like protest in, and I'm like, it's legal in California. It's illegal in I think Washington. I think it's DC or state. I don't remember which one. I know it's legal in one of the Washingtons. Like, so
Why
why
would
are y'all
people-
why are you protesting if it's and I think Texas has a heartbeat bill, but I think I think within 30 days they were gonna ban it within 30. They was gonna either ban it or something in 30 days. But I know for sure they have the heartbeat bill. Last I checked. That's the thing. So it was like, and I think the heartbeat bill was 6 weeks. Yeah,
I think
6 weeks.
I think in Texas it's 6 weeks, but now they're outright
Yeah.
outright banning it now.
Yeah,
What's the
and it
30?
doesn't make and here's the crazy part about that. Even if when they do ban it, they're not including medical. Like if it's a medical reason, they're not forcing you to
Yeah.
have a baby if it's a medical complication.
They said especially if it was like if you have a miscarriage, then of course you're perfectly fine.
But people don't. That's the thing. People don't understand that. Like if it's the only thing is like I said, if it's a miscarriage, okay. If it's a miscarriage, they're gonna make sure. Okay, if it's an actual miscarriage, or if it's like not from anything that's doctor induced, medically induced. At that point, so why the fuck are you literally mad about this stuff? I've had people tell me that I hate women because I said, look, y'all need to be responsible for y'all actions.
That shit makes me laugh every fucking time.
Oh, LG hates women. This is new. Oh, wow. I should unfollow LG. What's it called? Destiny Dimes, because he must hate women now.
Oh, bro.
I'm like, oh wow, we are.
I'm like, if I hated, my thing is like, and that don't even make no fucking sense. Because if I hated women, I wouldn't be talking to Sylfia. I wouldn't be talking to Abby. I wouldn't be talking to Misplaced. I wouldn't be talking to anybody that I work with at some point, and I wouldn't even be chilling with them. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know what Sylfie talking about right now in the comments because Sylfie out here tripping.
I believe it.
She's just mad.
Sophie, hold on. You got your screenshots though. You got your evidence. Got your receipt, Sophie. Keep
Yeah,
the
you got the
receipts.
receipt, Sophie. She
Yeah,
covered for me on
we
Twitter
need-
too the other day. She was like, "Yeah, why you still following me on see?" I thought we were friends.
And it's true, Sophie. Do you know what a woman is? Because I don't know at this point with the way things are.
Right?
I don't know. I don't
Hey,
know what
are
a
you a
woman is.
biologist? Are you Sylfia's a biologist?
Yeah,
So-
because
so we
Sophie
went-
has the receipts.
have you been? Have you been to the kitchen lately, Sophia?
That's a new one.
Hey, look, the evidence. Hey, guys, the evidence is mounting against me, yo. The evidence is
now-
mounting against me, yo.
Now we need Abby to justify things with her blue hair. We love you, Abby. We love you.
That woman is literally Caitlyn reincarnated, bro.
Oh wow,
Really?
Dead serious.
I
That
didn't even.
woman-
I never thought of it like that. That's interesting.
Bro, look at Caitlyn and look at her, bro. Dead serious.
Dead giveaway. Dead giveaway.
Sylvia says, "Hell yeah, I made dinner for my man and our
really,
kids."
like,
Yeah.
I respect that. I respect that.
But
Hey,
I just honestly,
you should.
I just honestly think that at this point, people are just grasping for straws at this point because it's
They're
like,
just preaching for shit that's not there, man.
and it's like, what was that one picture? I saw that one meme. I damn near died, bro. I think Starsan shared it.
Oh, let me send you something.
It was the
I'll
one
send
where
this to
it was
Gabriel.
this one where this girl was holding up a sign. It was like, a woman has more rights in Russia, China, and North Korea. I'm like,
Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait,
yeah,
do.
yeah, that's it. This is what I'm saying. You got kids that don't pay attention. And they
No.
believe everything the government tells them. And it's like, bro, do y'all really realize?
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you go, like, for example, if you are in, like, if a white woman goes to China, right? You know what I'm saying? If you go to China, first of all, if you're not born in that country, there's already a ceiling on you, especially in China, right? If you were to live in China, you can't go past you. There's a certain threshold that you won't be able to pass. I remember reading something about that, and I think if I remember reading something about that, don't quote me on that. And 13 knows about Korean culture, both North and South Korea, because
That is true.
and he's not wrong. Women are literally objects in North Korea. Not to mention, you got a dictator for a president over there. So have fun.
Let's not really dive into that aspect of it though. That's a
Like,
whole
but
another
like,
can.
how can you say you don't have rights when you literally
My
can
mom
sit
said
up
that
here?
kind of.
Like, you can literally sit here, okay, and nobody's addressed this yet. I don't know why these women haven't, but for some reason they want to sit up here and talk about it's a man's problem, right? This is they blame men for this, right? But nobody talks about how women can literally still, to this day, put a random man's name on a birth certificate and not face legal repercussions. A woman can literally put any man's name, depending on the state now, can literally put your name on it and you're fucked. Like, they don't do the DNA test, they don't do nothing. They just, oh well, Disparity's name is on there. Well, there you go. You gotta pay child support now for a woman that you talked to once.
That's what someone posted the other day.
Wow.
But
Just posted me this shit.
but
That's what someone posted.
oh yeah, I see that meme. That meme is hilarious.
So,
That meme is good.
well, no, I had to. As soon as LG said about how women got rights in different other countries, like third world countries, I was like, I had to come off.
Be careful, Seth. You're speaking too many truths there. Twitter might
Yeah,
ban you.
yeah, Twitter might ban you. No, what? No, what? Did Elon Musk buy Twitter officially? Because I heard it wasn't gonna happen, and then it might happen, or it did happen. I don't know.
I think it is happening. I think, if
Is
memory serves
is
me
it
correctly,
still?
I think
I'm
so.
like, if it is happening,
Next
soon
person,
as it's
chill.
fits.
Gosh,
We're
soon,
bad people for wanting that, Sophie. You didn't know that.
no, right?
We're
You know,
terrible. We're so terrible.
right. We come
oh,
home. We gotta work 40 hours a day, and then how dare us
yeah,
I
ask for
started to
peace when
say
we get
something, but I'm
home?
gonna shut
yeah,
up. I started to say something,
yeah.
but I'm gonna shut up.
Bro.
Right?
You
How
know how
dare
much?
us men wanting peace in
Bro,
our households?
Yeah.
you know how crazy it is. I get DMs literally every other day, right? On people talking about relationships or about how women go through shit, and I'll be like, it's the same old crap. And then I have a friend, right? She's a very much of like a raging feminist, right?
Oh boy.
But at least she knows her boundaries. She doesn't know, like, her role in the household. Like, compared to like these new age feminists, compared to the old ones, like my mom, like, she knows her role. She knows that she needs to she needs to submit to a man. This one, she's like, but she always talks about how in these countries, like especially in those like Islam based countries, like how a lot
Yeah.
of women don't have the rights that they should. So when
Yeah.
you said that, like that tweet, it just made me like, I hate it here already. I hate
Yeah.
Twitter now.
Exactly. A lot of people
It's
don't
just
pay
like stupid.
attention. They don't pay attention. It's so stupid, and it's dumb. The fact that they literally sit up here and they like, oh well, we don't have we're losing rights now because like,
Oh, okay.
why are you so concerned with aborting a baby? Like, why is that's not a constitutional right, right? Like, a lot, well, it's a constitutional right. Like, we have 30, like, I had to find the where it says we have like 30 rights, right? And out of those 30 rights, none of them is to abort a baby. None of them is to take
Interesting.
a life. None of them. We have the right to. We have the right to freedom of speech. We have the right to freedom of thought, opinion. We even have the right from freedom from slavery.
I'm still going through that shit now in some sort of way,
Freedom,
even with
freedom
our
of
own
slavery.
people.
Yeah, we have a right from freedom of slavery. But nowhere in those 30 rights does it say that we have to do, like, that's part of it. Like, no.
She said you have more rights in someone who's part Chinese.
Huh.
That burns my soul inside. I'm like, my ancestors going like,
Yep.
nah.
They believe in prison slavery. Yep.
Oh man, like, yeah, no.
Islamic countries, like honestly, at this point,
I
because like I
know.
said, at this point, like, I'm over it. Like, this is what you get when, like the Bible says, my people perish for a lack of knowledge, and this is literally what's
Oh,
happening. There are people that literally are going full stupid, going full retard, and you never go full retard, okay?
told you to add to that. You can't, like, a foolish man. A foolish man will never accept correction, but a wise man will. We're the wise men in this situation. They're always gonna be stupid. They're gonna. Then that's not. They're not gonna accept things like that.
Knowledge is racist and sexist. Exactly. That's the
Yeah,
way
right. Yeah,
that's the way they try to do it, man. Like that's literally what they're doing. It's like this is what you get when you don't
Just
and,
racist.
when
Racist.
you
I'm
yeah,
so
when you
done.
don't listen. Here's the thing,
yeah.
and I've said this before, right? When it comes down to it, at the end of the day, it's a woman's choice to what she does, right? At the end of the day, and a lot of people, it's my body, my choice. And you're right. The thing is, there is a consequence to your choice, right? My thing is, unless it's medical or even rape, then it's not, abortion is not necessarily a go-to thing for, I wouldn't consider it a go-to thing. So for anybody who's making that a top 3 to 5 choice for you, I'm literally side-eyeing you because you is showing that you want to be irresponsible, you want to be selfish, and you have you think that shit's just gonna make things all better. Like you don't realize what an abortion does to your body. You know what I'm saying? Not only does it physically hurt you, it can emotionally hurt you. You feel me? Like you you may not be, you may think you did okay, but then that guilt might sneak up on you.
Mm-hmm.
That's that postpartum depression. That should have hit you. I had somebody that I knew that dealt with that shit, that got an abortion and dealt with it, and had literally was going through postpartum depression for about at least 3 days because she dealt with that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's more of an anecdotal story, but it's facts,
Yeah. It happens, man.
right? But it's like,
But
and it shouldn't.
you don't hear
Sylfia,
nobody
you're
talking
right.
about that.
Sylvie, you're right. It should not be glorified. It should never be. And the fact that we got people glorifying it as an option and then trying to hold their pussy hostage over talking about if we can't get abortion, then we're not gonna have sex.
All right.
Like, do you not realize how stupid you sound? One,
Ah,
that's number one. You don't realize how stupid you sound because you can't kill a baby outright if you don't want it. You don't have that option, right? According to you, if you think you don't have that option, you're gonna stop having sex. Like how? First of all, you're stupid for saying that. Secondly, most of the people who say that, they're not attractive.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't even procreate with them if I just even heard that. I'm like, ugh.
I'm saying that's all I'm saying. Like most of the people, like you don't think that there's other options. 13, you're right. There are other options that are cheaper and safer. That's been proven to work. But you want to sit up here and force these people to get an abortion. Well, what if I have a like? And we talked about this before about personal accountability, right? If you as a woman, right, that allegedly controls the means to sex, you don't make your partner wrap up. If you're with a partner and you tell them, "Hey, look, I don't want a baby," y'all both know sex can get you baby. Why do you and you don't make your partner wrap up? Why is it all of a sudden only the man's fault? It should be your fault too. You hold some blame in this because if it's your body, right, and you want the man to respect your body, the man is basically disrespecting your body already by saying he does not care about your boundary. He's already saying essentially that I don't care that you want to wrap up and prevent pregnancy. I just want to hit it raw.
Back.
It's not hard, bro. It is not hard for you as a woman that says, "Look, if you're not going to wrap up, we can't do this." Well, if they say no, then the guy might hurt me. Well, guess what? If it goes that route, okay? If it goes that route, and see, and everybody keeps bringing up that route, everybody wants to think worst case scenario. If that goes that route, guess what? You have police. you have protect yourself
Mm-hmm.
at all costs. Like it's not that fucking hard, bro. I can't. I'm sorry. I've had people. That's why I got people mad at me now because it's like I'm giving y'all too much common sense. Like you're with a partner and you can't make them wrap up.
Nope.
Like how stupid can you be? Don't answer that. Just saying. Like how dumb can you be?
Nah, don't answer that, but answer this. Why are y'all still fucking with these kinds of people though?
Because that's what excites them.
But
Obviously.
but then look how they all over social media. Y'all making a choice to continue fucking with these kinds of people, put yourselves in these kinds of positions, but then you're complaining. Bruh,
Then,
don't get me started. Don't get me
and then 9 months later, you got a mini-me on the way. Like it's no disrespect. I put it like this: it's no disrespect to those that's been in single parent households because I've been there, right? As from a child's perspective, I've been in that. So I respect that. You know, I understand. It's a lot, but at the same time, you still have to sit up here and stand up for your stuff.
Wait. Which part is a lot here? Which part are we talking about that's exactly a lot?
The single parents, like single parent households. I'm
Oh,
just saying,
oh,
like,
okay. I'm with you. Okay. I
like,
thought
bro,
you meant the whole leaving thing and all of that.
like and if they, like I said, if they decide to leave because you make them wrap up, then guess what? That's no harm, no foul.
You
Okay,
dodged
yeah,
a fucking bullet. Holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
it's not hard,
Imagine.
bro. Like imagine being that stupid. Because honestly, that's what it is. I can't sugarcoat it for y'all no more. Okay, I feel the spirit of Kevin Samuels coursing through my veins.
No. You forgot to tell. No, I'm just gonna say this, even
With the
though a
French
lot of people.
toast, no.
No, like you gotta say this. All you men don't believe these women that be saying like, "Oh, well, I'm on the pill." Still wrap up. Be safe out here. Be wise who you be sleeping with because these women are foul. They're not lady.
No, I'm talking.
They-
But see, I'm not even getting. I'm talking to the
I'm
women right
just.
now. I mean, we could
No,
talk to the men all day because the reason why I'm talking to the women because they already look, men, we already being talked to every day, bro. We already being told how shitty we are, how we ain't shit. How, like, for the past 30 plus years, we have been bombarded with this bullshit, bro. Like how we gotta step up, how men are this, how men are that. Talk shows, The View,
oh, yeah,
you know,
fuck the
you
view.
you know what I'm saying? Shows like The View, daytime TV, daytime talk shows. You know what I'm saying? How they try to have these relationship gurus coming and shit. Like, nah, bro. And now you got men kicking back, and they don't like it. Boo hoo. You've been bashing us for 30 plus years. Get over it. And I'm not if I'm not talking about you, if you haven't done it, hey, the same can be said about women too, Sylfia. You know it. You know it's a fact.
All right. Any last words
That ain't
y'all need
shit.
to
I can
say
tell you
on
now,
Roe
I
v.
can pull
Wade?
up
I
anything.
can't
Google
lie with
don't
that.
make shit.
Any last
I
words
think
y'all
that's
want to
really.
say on Roe v. Wade?
Yeah,
No, I think
I'm
we
just
move.
I
I
think I'm
think.
all I'm saying is, look, it ain't as bad as y'all think it is, and if it's really that bad, just go to your local state legislature, okay, or go to your local legislator and start talking in there instead of trying to go for the federal government all the time. You know what I'm saying?
I
It's
don't.
not hard.
I think LG just wrapped up the whole conversation on Roe v. Wade. I think
Sorry,
we'll move on.
sorry.
I
Well,
Hey,
think we.
Sylfia, at least you acknowledge it.
Yeah, like
no, that's why I
no.
could joke with Sophia. I could joke with Sophia all
At
day.
I
least
was
you
so.
acknowledge it. That's all
I
I'm
was
gonna
so.
You know
say.
what I'm saying?
I was
Like she
so.
could,
Was there to talk
yeah.
on this because a woman's perspective would have been nice, but
Nah, I mean,
She wasn't able to today.
yeah.
yeah, nah. My thing is just like, at least as a woman, she willing to acknowledge good men
Yeah.
Yeah.
without worrying about her fan base and all that stuff. Like I said, don't get me started, bro.
Right?
Yeah.
There's options.
Mm-hmm.
There is options, y'all. There's
Well,
literally options. It's
well,
not hard, bro.
LG, let the folks know where they can find you, LG.
Me? Okay. Where can y'all find me at? Goddamn. Woo.
Like he hasn't been doing
Twitter.
this
I
for a
can.
minute.
I'm trying to find everywhere. I'm trying to condense everything. You can find me on YouTube. Y'all can find me on Twitch, Twitter. Those are 210LG, and then my name is my full name on YouTube, and then trying to think. I know I'm on Instagram. I think I'm a little bit on TikTok, just a tad bit, you know. So yeah, I got some things coming up, working on some stuff. I was gonna see if y'all wanted to record for the Divas Cup tonight.
I
If y'all was,
personally can't. I got prepared to go out of town, and I think me and Ridley,
Oh yeah, you talked
we got
about. Yeah.
hop on Divinity actually today.
Oh, okay.
For what?
It
An
should.
hour.
Oh, okay, got you. I should be yeah, I was gonna say it shouldn't take long. If we can like get into it, get it started, it shouldn't take long. But if you're not able to, that's cool.
Now when I get back on
Yeah,
Monday, definitely, but it all depends on when you need it done.
Yeah.
I kind of know.
yeah. So I know we're probably gonna if we can't, are we gonna be able to record it tonight, y'all? Riddler and Nancy.
I
That's-
can stay up. I'll D&D later on.
I'm gonna be up. I'm gonna be up for a while anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So what we'll do is we'll set it up then.
Riddler, where
And
can
then,
people find you at? Tell us,
On my
Riddler.
Twitch, on my
Twitch.
Discord,
Anywhere else?
under.
Yeah.
Oh, I got Discord too. I forgot
That's
about
it.
that shit.
I'm not doing those social medias.
All right, Anansi, where can people find you, sir?
Oh wow, you know you can find me on Twitter. I'm not on Instagram no more, so I won't be checking that. They can find me on Twitter. They can find me. They can find me where these beautiful people at. Go and check these brothers, beautiful brothers here. You know the sisters couldn't make it today, but go and check them out. You know,
Yeah.
and you know we said
Shout
what
out
we
to them.
said. Yeah, shout out to them, and also we said what we said, and also I'm get this quickly before I forget, because we always keep forgetting every time. We have a Discord. We have a Discord for
Thank
those who are in the chat.
Thank you for
We
saying.
have a Discord. Go and just check us out, and you know do what we need. Do what you need to do. Help us go and submit topics that you want to see on the podcast and things of that nature, and keep it going.
Yeah.
sir.
Sperry, where can they find you at?
Well,
Yeah.
you can find me on YouTube, youtube.com/Disbearity. That's all you got to type in. I do a lot of strategy games, RPG games, based content, also podcast work and stuff like that. I'm barely on Twitter anymore. I don't like to go on Twitter. It's just boring now. But I only post on there my content and my work, so that's where y'all can find me. And I also have a Discord as well. So you guys ever want to join my Discord, we usually have some pretty good conversations, some pretty okay folks in there, talking down and stuff. But other than that, that's pretty much it. You can also find me on TikTok and also on Instagram, but I still barely work around Instagram anyway, so.
Yeah, Instagram's dying slowly. All them bots has ruined my flow, man. That's why I'm
Hey.
like, I need to find something with the art.
It happens though, man. It happens, But
Yeah.
thank you guys for coming out to the show today. I appreciate everybody whoever's in chat, whoever came on through to the show. Again, the women couldn't join us today, but hopefully we can get y'all in here next time. Sylfia. Playing.
Right.
But you guys have a great night. Stay safe. Don't do drugs. Stay out of trouble. And we'll catch you guys on the flip side, y'all. Real talk.
Yeah. Bye.
Peace out. Much love, everybody.
Later.
Bang.